Welcome guys, and yeah, welcome, I guess, to this new stream today. And as you can see, I've got this cool looking setup right here. Yeah, because I kind of changed my Ragnar config a lot, really. And yeah, it looks kind of cool, I guess. It's like this really contrasty theme where we have this really black bar here and the white background and also black windows. What's up, Annibal? I call you that because I can't quite pronounce the first name. Yeah. So that's kind of cool. Yeah. So let's today we are doing like all that shit. Today what we are doing is yeah, working on Lissa mainly, also on Lathe, because in the last stream we did something pretty cool, which was the complete overhaul of the UI div system for Lathe. So now what we can do, okay, I can show you. We have this thing, and each of them are separately scrollable and without like storing any data in the background. Because before we had like this div array in Lathe, which was stored like in the backend, and it was really a mess. And now we can just yeah, do this. And very contrasty theme indeed, yes. I kind of like it. Maybe I will not like it anymore in like a week or something, but I think it's really cool. And also this is pretty cool because I added to Ragnar that the displayed desktop, or like the current desktop, is displayed as like a given color, like the number. And also, yeah, I changed that date thing, and yeah, I think it's pretty cool. Yeah, okay, so let's make that kind of production ready. So let's remove this thing, and also we need to this is your voice in the background echoing very low. But there's your voice echoing. Oh. Okay. Why could this be? Ah, oh my god, I'm so dumb. It's because I have the stream set on fucking like I had the stream I had the stream in the second tab and I didn't mute the tab. That's pretty dumb. But now the chat is, I don't see the chat. Why? What the fuck? Yeah, let's just look at the chat here. Okay, so now this should be fixed, I guess. I hope it is fixed. Yeah, okay. So one thing, and by the way, if we want to like have scrollable divs, yes, okay, perfect. If we want to have scrollable divs, like in a for loop, as you can see, because those are all, it's just a for loop, and we push the element ID for each of them, so they have a separate ID, and they all work perfectly. But if we just began a div like this, we would have a different result, which is this. So everything scrolls, because there is like lfdiv begin initializes a static variable that keeps track of the scroll and scroll velocity, and yeah, and what we do is just assigning to every like div the scroll amount. So that fixes that by just using the ex function, which takes in a pointer to the scroll and scroll velocity. So that's pretty cool. Isn't static var declaration in a loop for loop a bit dangerous? Why should it be dangerous? Because I mean it's static, so what will happen is just it's going to be initialized once, and if we have like this, if we have an array, that's perfect because yeah, we could technically also do that. That would do the exactly the same thing. Like that doesn't make a difference, but it doesn't make a difference because it's going to be initialized once, and on the second iteration it's not going to be initialized again because it's static. So that, yeah, that's like completely yeah, it does make a difference, I guess, because yeah, we could look at the memory usage. Maybe it does, but as of my knowledge, it doesn't. So let's we have that, and then let's open btop and see how was it called, like main 103 megabytes. Okay, like basically probably this won't affect the memory. I mean, it is a bit odd to have it within the loop. Will always have my var at, yeah, it was just I wrote that a bit in a hurry and didn't like care. Okay, so that really doesn't make a difference. It's definitely better to do it like this, you're right. But yeah. Okay, so push element ID and I have pop element ID. Okay, so let's have that here. So yeah, we can do that. And also, if we want to have a scrollable div that's not in a for loop, we can just use the normal lfdiv begin because of how this works. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. So now our div system is, yeah, correct, I would say. But one thing is odd, which is okay, pref div, but an lfdiv end. I think we removed something, which was state.current. Okay, no, we don't. We didn't remove that. Okay, so now let's test if nesting div works. And nesting divs works. So let's have this div, which is that, and we need to wrap that into parentheses because it's a macro. 300. Okay. Pause. Say true. Oh, should be, no, it should not be scrollable. And I love the end. Why CSTAN? What CSTAN are you using? C99 or something more recent? I don't specify my standard. I just use the G++ or GCC, and I don't know what standard this is. Probably the newest. I just use the default GCC standard. I don't specify any standard because yeah, I don't need that. Okay, so let's begin a div at 75 and end it at like 200 or like with the size of 200 to see if that kind of works. Yeah, I think it's C2X by default. Okay, yeah, it's cool. So it's not C99. It's not any old standard that I'm using. And let's say pause for that. Okay, we could say true because to test scrolling later. And adaptive end. And now let's say adaptive props is equal to adaptive div props and props.color flag. So we have a black div, and inside of that black div we have a white div because yeah, that's basically it. Love that, bro. Thank you, man. Welcome to the stream. So we push the props and pop them, and then we can say, or do we even have to pop them? Not really. Let's say props.color is equal to lf white. And then pop them here. And let's see if that works. Okay. Yeah, the color setting didn't quite work. Maybe, yeah, because we need to re-push them. So, genius. Thank you. Okay, so that worked. So we have a black div and then a white div. Okay, perfect. But now let's write something in those divs. So let's say in here, you use ClangD for linting? Yes, I use ClangD. Let's say for Uint32 Ti is less than 50 I++ lf text hello from div1. Next line. Let's quickly try that. Okay, so hello from div1, and we can scroll instead of that. Okay, perfect. But now the question is, if we are over here, perfect. It doesn't scroll, and it doesn't show the scroll bar. Why don't you put subtitle? What do you mean, like in the stream? I think there should be subtitles. No, I don't know. Maybe it's like the YouTube settings. I'm sorry. I don't know. But okay. So let's in this div, hello from div2, and also let's say lf element props lf theme.text props and props.text color is equal to lf white, because lf black, because now you're writing on white. In the YouTube video, oh yeah, I don't have subtitles, so for some reason, I'm sorry. Sorry for that. Pop style props. Okay, works perfectly fine. Perfect. And also, okay, perfect. That's really cool. So now let's enable smooth scrolling and check if everything still works. Hello, hope you have a great day. Thank you. I also hope you have a great day. Welcome to the stream. Okay, perfect. Smooth scrolling also works. Looks great. Perfect. So yeah, I think all of the criteria are met to release this thing on GitHub. So let's kind of go into cd lathe and copy /lathe test back lathe /lathe.c. Man, the smooth scrolling is damn good. Thank you. I also like that. That's cool. Okay, so let's copy the lathe file and the include /lathe.h file. lathe.include/lathe.h. And then let's make and check if everything still works. Seems to compile, I guess. Waiting for that. Okay, works. Perfect. So let's look into the git ignore if the lib is ignored. Okay, perfect. So now I think we can push. So let's say reworked the div. No, I have one thing. I didn't remove the static variables which are not needed anymore. I think I didn't remove them. Something like storage, div storage. Oh, okay, I removed them. No, here, div storage. We don't need you. Compiling -o -f first scary. Why scary? You mean because of compile time? Okay, so line overflow, div hoverable. What the fuck is div hoverable? Do we use that? It's probably... Ah, okay. Ah. So if a div can be interacted. Okay. Active element ID, we need that, Select a div, scroll bar div, do we need scroll bar div? No, I don't think so, scroll bar div. Okay, we do kind of need that. Okay. So let's keep that. Parsmath breaks math standards and O3 is known to be unstable. Okay. Okay, so maybe we want to look into that, but yeah, it's like for optimizing. It's like a great thing because it yeah, optimizes the your application a lot. So yeah, that's pretty cool. But if it comes with drawbacks, yeah, that's why Linux compile in -O2. I mean, on Linux we should compile on O2, okay. Do we need the div index pointer? I don't think so. No, we don't need. So, in the GFW scroll back, that's... Okay, so let's completely remove that. Active element ID, div hoverable, element ID stack. Props on stack, okay, pushable very... Yeah, I think that looks kind of good. Reworked div system, no div store. Okay, let's make first. Yeah, okay. So div storage. Okay, so let's look at this. Static div storage. Status selected div. Okay. I mean the kernel code itself is compiler in O2. What? You mean the kernel code? You mean the kernel code is compiled in the Linux kernel is compiled in O2? If it is, yeah, I don't know why. Why should we do that? Okay. You should look into -march native, mtune native, if you want to squeeze the most performance. Okay. Okay, maybe we can look into that, but I think fparsmath and freaking like O3, they suited me well for a long time. But maybe sometime it will be like necessary to change that. If the div is scrollable, well, let's remove this. Okay, still errors in 1339. Maybe just think we just remove that. Okay, lf set div storage doesn't make sense. So lf.h lf set div storage. What? No. Oh my god, sudo make. It's now. Expected that or that in lf hovered. Implicit function declaration. Okay, so I spent way too much time looking at GCC flag doc. Yeah, I see that. But cool. That's definitely what to do. Wait, okay. Looks good. I have set this storage. Okay, like that. But somewhere there was an implicit function declaration in... I think it was that. Yeah, okay, perfect. So let's make the final time, and now it should compile, I guess. So let's see. Git add dot git commit -m. reworked diff system, diff storage is removed, diff array storage. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. Git push origin, git pull, git push. Okay, sounds cool, sounds cool. Now the next thing is to see if Lissa breaks with new lathe. So, okay, so this worked, I guess. Okay, but let me quickly go to the toilet. I will be right back. Yeah. Back again. Alright. So yeah, okay, so now let's try going into Litza and first copying that. So copy dash R Litza test. To not break the old code. Alright, so let's go and copy Lissa slash vendor slash lathe. Oh wait. Watching somebody reveal real problems files with me with the determination. Watching someone solving real problems fills me with the determination. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so lathe. Okay, so let's just remove lathe and then copy def lathe into here. Okay. So let's test. Let's see if it still makes. Oh. All right. Expected primary with permission. Okay, so let's look into that. Let's look into that. But I mean, it's. I think I don't know why that is. Let's put it in here and make it bigger. Move that and Lissa. Now, what is your problem, Lissa? Let's see. Okay, so it doesn't give me any errors in my like linter. Why? So let's make, and we have super much, like insanely lots of errors. Adaptive begin, that takes I think I know why that is. So let's go into 1358. Adaptive begin, and that doesn't return a point anymore. What does it? Adaptive begin. Adaptive begin. What? Lathe. Adaptive begin. yeah, lock, and include in. Okay. So it kind of goes into this. So oh, and all of those things don't exist anymore, like elective height and all of this stuff. True. But you see this. Maybe let's bear make. Then it gives me all of the errors. Bear make. Oh, we can't bear make because why float scroll is static? Because we do store the scroll in a static variable as a user, because we don't want to store that in the because I mean the scroll is something we need to store somewhere, and we just store it as a static variable as the user. So yeah. Well, just as a variable. I mean, you could not make it static if you don't want, but static is pretty cool because then you can, yeah, inline that kind of. Don't need a global variable or something. Was not declared in the scope. Did you mean that? Okay. I left if begin past 4 argument, but takes just 3. G. Okay, so basically what we did is we didn't put that in parentheses. So let's have those parentheses and kind of then make again. Okay, so this error should be gone now. So, okay, so static float scroll, expected primary expression before static in left.h. Expected that before static. Okay. Probably because we call adaptive begin somewhere where this doesn't really make sense. So let's also remove this for now. So that, change tab 2, that does make, we don't need that anymore. 1803, what? 2239, adaptive height, don't need that as well. Then what is up with adaptive count? Okay. Expected that before this, so 13th. Sorry. Why did you expect that? Where's the problem? I don't really understand what is up with adaptive begin. I mean, we're doing everything correctly. Expect constructor, destructor, or that before that. What the fuck? Why are you being so weird? For real. Okay, so let's go back quickly in late, test back, and then see if okay, it's already CPP, so it's not because of any CPP compiler. So why the fuck are you like that? Scroll velocity, all that good stuff. Elliptic end, it's just a function, is it? Yeah. X. For unqualified token before 4. Where is the problem here? I don't see it. We have some kind of parenthesis mismatch. Don't looks like it. Does it? I mean, why the fuck is this here? Can't we just remove that? And also, okay, so this is okay. Oh, looks kind of good, I guess. Back to S. Margin top. Lift props, pop style props. I have pointer? Maybe it's because I have pointer. I have pointer is just a vector, so if I have get pointer X and get pointer Y. Let's just remove all of this completely. Because we can work on that later, because we don't even need that tab. So let's see if... Okay, so... Oh. It's still a few errors. Playlist was not declared. Expected primary expression before static. In function render dashboard. In 220? Okay, function render dashboard. Probably in here. Okay. I don't understand what you mean, actually. In macro thingy. Back. Welcome back. Welcome back. So we get a diff. So why do we even get this? Diff, counter diff. Ah, oh my god. I get it now. We can't assign it because it's a fucking macro and it doesn't return anything. But do we even use diff anywhere? I don't think so. Yeah, okay, we do diff into X state. Okay, so what we kind of need. Okay, that makes sense now. Okay, that's... I don't know how we should return that. Huh. How should we return the diff? Yeah, I mean we can't basically. Can't. So let's just always, if we want to get the diff, we need to write out the macro on our own. Let's do that. Static load diff. Just make it a function LMAO. That's true. Will it work though? Because in function static variables aren't they like deinitialized after the function? I mean we could make this entire thing a function if static variables weren't initialized after it. So dumb. You're right. What the fuck? Why didn't I think of that? Yeah, that should work because static variables don't like they don't care about scopes. So let's try that. Okay, another diff begin AX. Also. Ah yeah, but now the problem is that we have the file and line thing. And file and line are we need to pass them through the macro. That can't work because file and line will be this file and on this line. So we can't do that. Fortunately. Because we need the file and line for generating the fucking DJV2 hash. So let's put that back. Yeah, that's unfortunate. So let's say lfdiff begin lock with static flow diff scroll is equal to 0. Static flow diff scroll velocity is equal to 0. Or I mean, can we somehow? No, we can't really assign it, no, through a macro. Alright, so diff scroll velocity. In my code, I literally have a macro that gives me a struct with file, line, and func. Okay, but look, if we invoke this macro on this line, which is in a function, it will still give me the line where it's invoked, which is the function line. But we want the line where it's called. You know? I don't know if we can get that somehow, but I don't think so. Line. Right, so now we can get the diff and diff dot interact state. Okay, lfdiff pointer diff. Do we have that anywhere? Okay, I think so. Bear make. Okay, it makes now, but let's say hash define foo. Yeah, I know. I literally am doing that. That's what I'm doing. So, for example, this is the line function, okay, where we're taking the line at the file, and I have like this wrapper macro that does exactly that. But the problem is that the wrapper macro needs to define those scroll and scroll velocity variables before it does that. So we can't assign anything to that macro because we would assign it to a fucking static float scroll is equal to 0. You know? So that's why we need to call that underlying function to assign a diff, which is kind of seldom to assign this, but still, if we want to do that, we need to. You can extract to private function and call it above like x. Yeah, I think I explained that I can't do that. Yeah. Okay. So let's make run. Okay. Everything seems to work. Doesn't it? Add more music, works. The pain of C macros, yes. I hate that. I hate C macros, but they're also cool. Okay, perfect. So our new div system is completely fully implemented, and we can also use it now. That's really cool. That's really cool. So now let's work on the thing that I wanted to do yesterday. But then this whole div fiasco happened, and we went into that. Now this is done after another 24 hours. And now we can maybe start working on our file, on our like fucking file browser. GG, thank you, thank you. Okay, so let's go into render, add playlist, like add playlist. Add playlist add, oh my god. Okay, so we have the theme, we have the div props, and then let's just begin a div with position going to be. Okay, so let's do we have that somewhere? I think we don't. Oh my god, we just deleted that. Oh no, yeah, we have that in dev/lissa. So let's go into lissa source/lissa, and then why don't I see lines? Set number, set relative number. Okay. So let's go into line 1. Okay, so can we copy from? No, we can't. Oh my god. Oh my god. I fucking hate that. Cat. Oh my god, this is so stressful. Man has 3 reps at GitHub, YouTube, Reddit, LMAO. Yes. Okay. Render track, volume control, render. Is there a fucking search for alacrity? But I don't think so. Render plat ls5 folder, perfect. Container. Okay, why did we store the container in the first place? Do we need the container anywhere? I think we kind of needed it. What did we? Whatever. I think we needed it here, like in here. Okay, but we don't need that. Okay, so let's do that. No, oh my god, fuck you. So, yes. So margin top is actually 40 pixels. And true. Okay, so let's wrap that into fucking parentheses. Like this and like this. Perfect. Okay, so lfdiff begin, lfdiff and also push the fucking style props. And lf pop style props. Alright, I'm done. It's diff props. And let's define the margin before the props. Old flow. Okay, so we have that. Let's look if that worked. Make run. Let's see. Cool project. I didn't see that message. Thank you. I'm pretty sure. Okay, I wanted to say. Oh, what the fuck? it's like messed up in here. So let's say margin left, because yeah, that makes sense, because we have this culling. What is going on? Let's say margin left is also 40 pixels, because obviously we cull in the current diff, so the diff is also culled, because we start the diff at like the container diff of the container diff. We started at diff start x and diff start y, which are both 20, and yeah, the diff was probably at like 5 or something, so 15 pixels were culled. So let's put a margin left of like 40 pixels. Alright, from folder. Okay, now that's too much. So let's say just diff start x plus diff start x. And then we probably need to like okay, still too much, because we need to change the size. So let's say times 3, because we added that. Okay, but that's not true. It's like in here times 3. Okay, so let's see my music. Oh my god, I can't see the chat. Okay, add more music. Okay, looks kind of cool, I guess, but it's still wrong. Let's just say times 4, because why not? I know that you probably should calculate that correctly, but I think that will work as well. Yeah, looks perfect. That looks pretty good. Okay, so now let's work on our actual file viewer thing. So let's say for every entry in our state.playlist add from folder tab folder contents. In our folder contents, we will say lfdiff begin. Post is equal to lf pointer. lfdiff begin on post. Or just lf post. And let's say of size 75. And scrollable is false. Okay, so let's get that. And lfdiff end. And let's just for now have this be colored. Have you ever got chest pain? Chest pain? Why do you think I got chest pain? But no, I don't really have chest pain. So diff props dot color is equal to RGB color. Let's say the make it white, and push and pop the props. Okay, so let's see. But now we need to advance the pointer, obviously. So let's say if pos is greater or equal to select, it's greater or equal to state dot win width minus diff start x minus like the diff size, I guess. Yeah, so let's factor that diff size out. Diff size to us. Just type in JavaScript. Diff size, and we say minus that minus diff size dot x. Then we do post dot y plus equals let's define a margin of 10 pixels plus equals div size dot y plus margin. That's it. Yeah, okay, 10 pixels. And yeah, and pos dot x is equal to yeah, the initial pos. So let's say vector s initial pos is the array pointer, initial pos dot x, and here we say pos dot x plus equals div size dot x plus mark. Looks kind of cool. So let's see. Add more music from folder. Okay. So we have that. But now there's this problem that this thing is not scrollable first. So that's but I mean, will it even notice the scroll if there are divs? Which are the elements? I don't think so. No. But probably also because... Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. So let's not use divs. Or should we? It kind of doesn't make sense. Why should we use divs? Let's just use the normal pointer thing. So let's say we render an image which is on our pos, and okay, but we can leave those things. So let's see, that's okay, that we can leave that, and just remove that. And then we say lf image render. How long ago did you start coding? When I was like 10. Now I'm 15. So 5 years ago. Okay, so pos. Color is white. Texture is entry dot is directory. State dot icons at folder, else state dot icons at file. And border color, no color. Border width 0, corner radius also 0. Okay, so let's try that. G plus, no. Make. Let's see, from folder. Okay, that makes sense. We just didn't do that correctly. So let's say texture icon is equal to texture dot id is equal to this id and this. Expected this at end of declaration. What the fuck are you talking about? Neat. Okay, and the width is like 50. The height is 50. And yeah, and then render icon. I can't. So let's see. Okay, that looks pretty nice. So that's by the way my home directory displayed. That looks amazing actually. Already. And is scrolling working? It's not. Did we not say? True. Okay, weird. Ah, I know why. Because we don't increase the post pointer. So let's just, instead of doing this, let's just say lf get pointer x and lf set pointer y absolute. This. But lf get pointer x, I mean y plus that, and lf set pointer x absolute. What are they doing here? It sounds like someone is fucking shooting a gun. No, it stopped. I didn't know. I don't know if you can hear that. Can you hear that? What the fuck is that? Are we being attacked? Alright, so lf get. Okay, so we set the pointer to the initial was like just initial ADR. And we render at lf pointer, and here we say lf get lf set pointer x absolute. Bro, what the fuck is going on? Wait. Okay, like I can't see where that is, but I hope you can hear it. It's like boom, 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 like a fucking gun. What the fuck? Get pointer x plus that plus margin. Okay, so now we are using the lathe pointer, which is used to make scrolling work. So that should now make scrolling work. Perfect. Okay, so but I don't know if I just didn't commit that or something, but yeah, okay, so let's do this because then this will work correctly. Oh my god, they're doing it again. What the fuck? Okay, so let's see. Okay, let's make Dave. And also we need to like do minus lf theme dot scrollbar props dot, or like we where's the size of the scrollbar defined? Scrollbar width. Where's scrollbar width? It's just like 8 by 10. Like what the fuck? So let's define that in the theme. So lf theme vector s scrollbar size. And we say we replace scrollbar width. Okay, wait, so scrollbar min. Okay, so that's min. But the height is obviously, so let's say float scrollbar width. Because obviously the height is always different based on the container size and all of that. So let's say the scrollbar width. But scrollbar height, we can leave that. Where? Scroll bar height, scroll bar width. So let's say scroll bar width. So let's remove scroll bar width and replace it with state.theme scroll bar width. Scroll bar. Okay. And let's say in LF. Oopsie. What the fuck was that? Use of only LFA entry. Expected this. Okay, so does the stream still is the stream still online? I think that's okay. Because it says like something like the bitrate is under the normal bitrate. Okay. Did I output bitrate should be pretty high. If you see a fucking messed up screen, then say it, but I think so. Looks pretty cool for me. Okay, so scroll bar width, and in LF default theme, let's say theme.scrollbar width equal to 8. And then let's say LF theme.scrollbar width. Take Lathe. And also we could bear make for Lathe, because I'm not getting any plenty things. Okay, what the fuck? Why doesn't it show this icon correctly? That's kind of messed up. Whatever. Also here. Very cool. Okay, compile commands. Okay, so make run. My music. Add more music from folder. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Okay, this still doesn't work. I know why. Because we need to set the current line height. So because we are just doing image render, not the real image. So let's say edit sets current line height. Set line height. This says .y. Oh, no, it's not. This says that y. It's fucking like image size. So let's say image size 50. Image size dot y minus image size. Oh wait. we always like advanced by div size. Okay, so let's leave that, because that's pretty cool, because then we can also like have text and all going on. So let's say div size.y is the current line height. Div size.y. And make again, and make run, and this should now technically work. Yes, looks good. So perfect. This looks really cool now. That's really cool. So now we have all of our folders and everything's really cool. But yeah. So now let's add the text. Shouldn't we? Okay, so let's add the text. Bro, what are they doing? I never had something like this. I don't know if you hear that. If not, wait, I can make my microphone a bit louder so that it maybe picks up that. It went. Oh no, it's gone. Oh my god. Yeah, they are shooting some guns in here, I don't know. But that's pretty cool. So we have LF image render, and now we want to render the text. Alright, so let's say LF text. By the way, what parameters does LF text render take? No render, yeah, point, okay. So let's say the pos is going to be LF pointer. For now, let's not center the text relative to the image. So let's say LF get pointer x, LF get pointer y plus image size. So let's say construct to image size or icon size to s 50/50. And let's say u integrity icon size x, u integrity icon size y, and then we have plus icon size dot y plus like the margin divided by 2. So we don't need to have like a big margin, and the string we want to render is the fucking entry dot file. I don't know how this is called, like entry dot path. I think dot stem. That gives us just a file name. Or let's say dot file name. Dot cstring. And the font is state as LF theme. Just a normal font. And the wrap point, what is the wrap point going to be? Let's say -1 for now. No render is false, and the color is just white. Alright, so I can. Okay, so we have this, but this looks awful because first the font is a little bit too large, and second is that, as you can see, a lot of the things are overlapping. Yeah. So we need to set a wrap point as the wrap point, or we could just cull also. I mean, we could just do for that LF set cull start x. So the start of the culling should be at LF get pointer x, and the end LF set cull end x is going to be at LF get pointer x plus div size x. So let's try culling the text first, and then we can talk about wrapping. Because how does QtFM, for example, do that? Okay, they just have giant gaps. But what if we have like a file, like for example, like some random file like this file? If it's insanely big, how will this look like? Okay, they just wrap it, okay, inside of the div. Okay. Okay, this looks pretty cool for now. But what is this? Why can't we render that? And okay, so this is also shown in here. Yes. But our problem now is that we can't render this stuff. Yeah, that's probably because of the cal start X. We can basically remove that. Completely unnecessary. Okay, it's maybe not unnecessary, but yeah, that's kind of weird. Cal and X. And then LF unset cal and X. Plus margin. Let's see. Oh no, it's not even plus margin. So we have this cal and X. So make run. Okay, this looks great now. This looks cool. Yeah, maybe we could also just leave that like it is, as it is. And make the gaps a little bit bigger. 100, or let's say 125. Okay, cool. That looks kind of nice. So let's now center it. But I think the gaps are too large, so let's say 100 maybe. And also centering the text involves not doing that, but saying that so LF so that plus we kind of need to get the text dimension. Let's say load text width and a text dimension of entry dot path dot file name dot string dot x, and then we say minus the fucking minus the diffs, the image size. No, the text width minus the image size divided by 2. Image size dot x. What? Use of undeclared identifier, or what is the problem? Undeclared image size. Ah, because it's icon size. Okay, maybe it works. Maybe it works. Let's see. Okay, it seems to work, but we have the problem the culling now doesn't work anymore. Because we need to set the cal begin now. So let's set cal start x to this and unset it. Make run. Okay, kind of cool, I guess. But Okay. Huh. So definitely we need to do something like minus let's see, minus margin. Looks weird. Looks weird. So what if we don't set that at all and just fucking like say we are wrapping? So the wrap point is going to be get pointer x plus div size. Okay, so let's see. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck is that? Scheiße. Why is stuff very weird? Like, for example, what is this article crap? Okay, so basically it doesn't wrap. You can see that. So why the fuck are you not wrapping? Dumb fuck. Like, is the wrap point, is it relative? No. It's not relative, so why are you not wrapping? So maybe we should stay with the fucking culling. Shouldn't we? So let's not wrap and instead cull, because culling is cool. But let's say the cull is going to be like, because it's centered, it's going to erase text that is in front, which is not so cool. You know what I mean? But okay, so that's okay, I guess. And let's say 110 by 110, and also let's say that we don't want to have this choice. What's going on? The font size. So let's not use this weird font. Let's use the state.h6 font. So the smallest font we have, which is like a font with a size of 20, which is not that long, not that much. So let's say state that period font equal to period font equal to, okay, so 24. So let's say 18. So that makes, I hope that makes a difference. Oh yeah. But still, this thing's messed up. So I think it should be. Okay, so now it's not centered anymore because we need to push the font. But the cal. Okay, I think I know how to do that because it's just minus diff size divided by 2. Yeah. Okay, so let's say playlist folder. Is me getting any calls? Okay, so let's see, playlist that load folder content. So where's this fucking render function? Render, oh my god. So here, and let's now say minus diff size dot x, isn't it? And also that, and then the other push font state dot h6 font and a pop font. And okay, but I noticed that the, so let's have an h7 font. And let me 20, and because I noticed that other things were too small that used the h6 font. So let's have the h7 font because we're so cool. And have fucking go to the error state.h7 and state.h7, pop the font and h7 make. Okay. Looks awful. That's probably because of me doing this, so let's do that. Okay. Still completely awful. Why? Let's look into that. So okay, I see why that is, because it's like, it makes sense. Because this should just be that. Because look, we can't, like this, we were just saying that we want to allow half of the text to be overflowing into the next div. Okay, but let's say that if the text was colored, then we want to not center it. Okay, so let's say if this thing, is smaller than Oh, what are they doing? I hope you can hear that. Yeah, do it again. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god, now they... Yeah, I think you can hear that. As soon as I am in this fucking menu where I change my volume, they stop. Alright, if you say so. Oh my god! This must be a joke. Bro, fuck this shit. It can't be. Okay, let's not worry about that. So if that is smaller, so that basically if the text position is more left than the render thing, then this. Okay, this seems to not make sense. Yeah, this makes sense. Because it's like, if the text thing is bigger, the text width. Okay, so let's say that, and like, if that, then we say, title, or like, file is equal to get pointer is equal to like that stuff, and file name x is equal to lf get pointer x. Say file name x. Okay, seemed to work. Perfect. Seemed to work. That's pretty cool. All right. Yeah. So let's now try going into folders. Okay. So let's say that let's say if aleph Harvard, like area Harvard. No, we don't have that. aleph Harvard, okay. Like the position is left get pointer x. I mean aleph pointer. And the size is div size. And then aleph mouse spitting went down. VFW mouse button. If that happened, we want to say as leaves the out clicked entry as right. Clicked entry entry dot path. Okay, right. Okay, so let's see. That maybe worked. Wait. Just have to reply to someone. From folder. Click dev NV music. Okay, perfect. Downloads. That's really cool. So let's now say states dot place at from folder tab dot current folder path is equal to entry dot path only if entry dot is directory and state dot place at folder tab dot load folder contents no viable overload entry dot path dot string and should work. I hope. So let's see if we now can cd into a folder, meine Freunde. We can't. Okay, they're added. So let's say state dot place from folder tab dot folder contents clear. Okay. From folder def. Called after throwing an instance cannot convert character sequence invalid or incomplete multi-word or white character. Okay. Yeah, was this because of this? By the way, why? So this has to be a byte string because if, like, suppose you have a folder that is called Privyet in Russian, then we need to display the folder name, and this needs to be a double string to work delays and also all of this good stuff. Okay, so this seems to kind of work. So why didn't it work when I cleared it? Let's just clear the folder. Let's just maybe do that in here. Say folder contents dot clear. Where's the problem? Clearing folder contents. Not empty failed. What the fuck? What are you talking about, man? What the fuck? Okay, so if we clear the fucking folder contents, what is in the folder contents? It's just a directory entry, okay? So then why doesn't this just work? maybe it's because we need to break out of that loop. I don't know. Okay, so let's see. Add from folder. Okay, add from folder, and then we have, let's say we have this here, and we say we clear the content. Data clears at folder tab dot folder contents dot clear in, and then this, and then we say break out of the loop. Okay. Oh. Okay, what the fuck? Why can't I go and just say why can't I go in every folder? Because the pointer. It's because of the pointer. Okay, so okay, so let's do that before that. Do we set the pointer somewhere else? No, I don't think so. So let's do this. Okay, so certificates. Cool. That's cool. So let's try and go into. I mean, now we need to have something like going back folder. So let me make a quick toilet break, and we'll go on like 2 minutes. Back again. So let's kind of just do that, and then I need to take a break and end the stream. But still, we did a lot today. So let's have, for example, in yeah, I don't know where. Maybe we could have like a separate div that is up here, and it like contains that button, you know. Yeah, so let's try that. Let's have a, but it needs to be rendered before that. Yeah. Okay, so that's cool. Let's have a, let's quickly some like get order of file based on entry type, and then we have like this setting there, and then we have like in the entries, and I can file name culling inside, culling the text inside of a ng container, inside of the ng container, and push, and then we have like the file name, yeah, and then here we say not centering the text if centering would cause the text beginning to be colored. So we could basically say load. Yeah, exactly. So if the file name x, so let's say text x, if text x, and then let's say float cal begin x equal to get pointer x. Here we say cal begin x, text x is equal to cal begin x. Cool. So basically what we can say, text x is equal to the min of this and cal begin x. So that was really simplified. That's cool. So text x. And if user click directory entry entries, the advanced set current folder path to this directory to the clicked directory path. And then here we say advancing the x position of the containers. Okay, so here we have the let's wrap that into a scope. So that is the file like file, how should we call it, like file manager is that, and then the top bar is going to be here. So let's say div begin at vectors get pointer x, and if get pointer y, Um, so let's remove the margin top from here because this is going to be sitting. So this top bar is going to be sitting on top of the file manager div. So let's say plus margin left, and here we have plus margin top. Yeah. Good stuff. Okay. And we have the size of the div, which is basically the size of this div. So that, so I mean the width. So the width is basically this, and the, so let's picture this. And a like a height of like maybe like 30 pixels. Okay, and then we have the scrollable is false. And yeah, so let's lf div end and say lf your element props is equal to other theme div props and props props. Let's say, by the way, that the lf set pointer x absolute, lf get pointer x plus margin top plus margin top plus top plus like the size of the things of 30. So let's say I can't float height 30 pixels height. And then say, let's say props.color is equal to like maybe a little bit more brighter color than this, the other div, so let's say 70. And let's also say minus div minus that minus like 50, so it's like, okay, let's not say that for now. So this, and then we say minus like 10. Okay, so that the thing is being kind of being pushed up. Okay, so push the style prop, pop the style props, and end the div. Okay, pretty cool stuff. That's wrong. Let's say pointer y absolute and build. Okay, this thing is now here. Okay. So basically what is happening is that okay, so okay, that's really weird. What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my god. Huh. That was kind of dumb. Let's see. From folder. Okay, so this seems to kind of a little bit maybe work. Kind of not. So this needs to be plus div.x instead of this margin left thing. So margin left is completely unused. So let's remove that. And also lf get pointer minus 10. And the width is going to be this. Yeah, let's see. let's see. But wait, yeah. Okay. From folder. That seems to look pretty nice, but now we just need the padding, I guess. So props.padding. Any. If that even changes anything, but it should change something. So let's see. Cool. Very nice. Yeah, but why is it in front? Shouldn't that be under the thing? Because we are running that first and then that. It should be, technically. Okay, so let's don't have a padding and instead just say not -10, don't have a padding, but have a corner radius, so props corner radius is equal to like 3.5. That's it. To make it a little bit more on top, if you know what I mean. Okay, but it's still going into that, so mountain top plus height. The height is like plus height, okay, so let's say this top bar. Because we set the absolute pointer. Okay, weird. Let's say this is 20 and this is like margin top plus height. Should be dainty, should be delicate. Okay, so after that I have to go. I'm sorry, I really am in a hurry actually. Okay. So let's just say not ×2, and after that I really have to go. But wait, that then doesn't make a difference, does it? Okay, so let's say height times 1.5 just to make that work. Oh. Okay, that seems pretty cool. Okay, so we're going to be continuing that in the next one. I hope you enjoyed, and bye guys, and peace out, and until the next stream. Yeah, looks pretty cool. So bye bye.